Okay, so the last part, part C, asks us to, that P and Q is basically an overhead power line. So sorry, I'll just move that down there. So basically this P and Q that we did in part A is an overhead power line and or telephone line, and what we were told is draw the elevation and plan of PQ. So we've the elevation done, we'll draw the plan of it, determine the vertical distance from point R on the surface. So basically point R is going to be somewhere here, we'll have to figure that out, to the line PQ. So I don't know, do they want to put in a wire or something, or for some reason they need to know the vertical distance. So basically we're given this and we're given R here. So the elevation is done, plan is relatively simple. So plan is basically done by joining a line from here to here. Okay, they show it as being solid, so actually I'll take my black marker and join it like so. So obviously it's going sort of diagonally across my surface. And then we were shown that it's basically in 10 meters from here. This line here. So basically what I have now is basically I have point R. Now, the problem is R is not on the center point. So R is going to be somewhere down along this. And they're asking me, well, what's the vertical distance? So the first thing that I have to do is I have to figure out, well, right, where is R? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same method as what I've been using. So I'm going to take a width and then from that construct where exactly it is. So we are working backwards. In this case, we were taking heights to find widths, but in this case, we're going to use a width. So I'll take a red pen here. And what I'll do is I'll take my distance here. And I know that's the top of the parabola. And I just want to mark it up here at the top. So basically, hopefully we can see that. What I know basically is that width there is basically for that point or there. So if I extend it down, I can find out exactly how far out it was. So there basically is R. So what it means is basically that width there is the same as that. So if I was this far away from the center, the curve at the top there would be the same. So that would basically be how far out R is. So what I know now is basically I know the height that R is down. Right? So if I write height beside that. So what I can do is I can take with my compass again. What's my height R there? There we go. I can put it onto this point here. There we go. So I'll just extend that just so that you see it. So there's point R, right? So I know that if it's out this much that I got from here, then it must have came down this much at that stage. Sorry, I have some Tipex or something on my hand. So basically that must be where R is there. So what I'm asked then is show, I don't know, does it say indicate, draw the elevation and determine the vertical distance. Okay, sometimes it might say indicate in millimeters. In this case it doesn't. So my vertical distance is basically that, right? So if that red line there is basically my vertical distance, so it looks to be about 63 or 64 millimeters. So it doesn't say indicate, so I just write H there beside it. Alternatively, I could probably draw, if I wanted to make it stand out a bit clearer, I could draw a little mark here. And show it here. I'm reluctant to write an exact measurement for the basic reason that I'm using marker, so yours may be plus or minus a few millimeters off that. But that's basically my height. That's point or found at how high up it is, and that's basically part D done, and so the question has been completed.